YouTube, this is a check just for you. Check, 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 1, 2. YouTube, please let me know that you can hear my voice in the chat right now. We're gonna do a recording of the tickers here. Checkity, checkity, check. Okay, great. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Thank you, Lioness. Okay, so I'm thinking here that the question is going to be, okay, Arca, did we reach actually that 286.84 that we were talking about in last night's thread of analysis? Well, the answer is no. We actually reached 286.47. I'm just kidding, guys. Well, yeah, we ended up reaching that that target there, guys, and it's looking pretty good, right? It was a repetition of the target from the Sunday price action, Saturday, actually, August 30th price action. So that's presently where we're facing a resistance, and I do have to remind you that the resistance that we face there, or that we are facing presently, has a lot to do with the dreaded 4-day retracement. Guys, remember that we opened up a 4-day bar, and this is how we were able to tell that the upside was, pretty clear here, right? Well, we also signaled that the potentials of a double bottom of that 270 to 264.78 could be in line here. We ended up getting another touch of that 269, 270 area before making that top side into the 286 zone. Now, what is going to happen? Do we have the continuation? Do we have it in the bag? I don't know, but we're going to go ahead and find out in this episode here. But before we get started, please do me a favor. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, do everything necessary to get this thing to live long, thrive, and survive. My name is Arca. I'm actually coming at you here at 10:14 p.m. Pacific time on September 2nd. Price action in real time, 283.50 on XRP spot price. Okay, guys, so let's make sure that we can stay away from all of the shills in the comments and all of the imposters all over the Discord. Guys, know that you're definitely going to receive a message, right? You're definitely going to receive a message when you reach the Discord saying some stupid thing. But this is actually me, okay, guys? This is actually me. Make sure to adopt the Arca tag, and everything will be good, right? I put this here because you know that those scammers are not going to put that there. So that's really one of the reasons why I have this put up like that, right, guys? But right now I'm actually streaming to the team live in Discord right now, and I just wanted to show you that this is what my profile kind of looks like, right, guys? And yeah, so guys, let's go ahead and now revert back to the chart of which we were observing just yesterday, right, guys? So remember, the 246 area was just I guess a form of liquidity, right? I want to show you what the 4-day time frame kind of looks like from a macro perspective, right? So this is the new 4-day bar that we opened up right down here, right? And this is our prior bar, right? So usually, well, remember, guys, that's the probabilities are usually 60 to 70% of the time we'll get 50%, 30 to 50% prior bar retrace, and you know, we're hanging right there. We are hanging right there. So this is that dangerous zone, guys. Now, the reason why it's dangerous is because of volatility and momentum. I want you to take a look at your volatility index here, right? So let's go ahead and pull up stochastic momentum here so you can see the bias. So this is what I mean, guys, okay? This is your directional bias, and this is your acceleration, right? Volatility expansion equals acceleration, and volatility contraction means deceleration, okay? So in this case, it looks like we are accelerating towards the downside right now, guys, but it is a macro time frame, and I know that it's going up, but it's typical for price action to retrace or just, you know, retrace that 50% prior bar before it continues in the path that it was already on. Now, I will say this though, the recovery that we faced today, that was pretty interesting. It was fast. So that can, you know, the momentum and volatility can use that for the immediate short term to kind of verse things, right? So why don't we just go ahead and take a look at the more immediate first, though, okay, guys? Because there is a present multi-formation happening here that's pretty bearish, and that's likely to send us to some downside, and we're already kind of testing it. We're already in the breakout process of this, right, guys? So it's just about this right here, and you're observing what's called a rising wedge, right? So just about like that. These formations tend to have a pretty good strike rate, right? So we're just going to go ahead and put the downside targets for now. So this is your first candle breakout here, right? So breakdown, better said. So let's just go ahead and apply this. Yeah, just like that there. We're going to use the 50% of the triangle too, which arguably would be, you know, somewhere around here, give or take. And of course, the largest area of your triangle, we're just going to go ahead and use it like that and try to make this regression as close to that point as possible, right? Okay, so yeah, now let's go ahead and start adding these targets to that very breakdown clean closure, right? So right about here, we're going to go ahead and add this second one right here, right? And let's add the well, technically speaking, it would be the first, right? So here we go. All right. So these are the distribution targets for now. And as you can see, we're already very, very much confluent to some areas that we've been kind of bouncing from in the first place, right? So yeah, you're definitely looking at we're going to put the receipts here as we go. Okay, guys. But, and we're going to measure how volatile this can be. Okay. So yeah, let's just go ahead and continue on this, because I do see that there could be several targets. Yeah, the hard target on the bottom side, I'm just going to go ahead and, well, yeah, we have two zones here, right? So it would be first this one. Yeah, just about this right here. And then we have one more down here too. All right, perfect. Let's go ahead and consider this just about like this here. Okay, so yeah, these are your downside targets based on the formation of this thing. Now, in the more immediate, I know that you're kind of seeing here a potential dead cat bounce, right? Well, yeah, that's also one to be, you know, we have to note that as well, right? This is your multi-formation thesis here that's leading you right to the bottom of this zone that we've been kind of in, right? The 282.19. Very likely for this to bounce though, right? You're going to bounce right around this area of around 282.85. 282.85 bounces to validate the resistances of 283.11, even into your 283.29. From there, you know, price action would continue towards the downside and start meeting the targets that it needs to in order for it to fulfill whatever this formation is suggesting, right? Of course, I'm going to go ahead and just add these, the price action I'm sorry, the receipts here, right? Here we go, guys. So that's already taken us to around a 274.96. Let's just validate this. Let's get rid of, let's get rid of some of these drawings here entirely, and let's go into volatility and momentum. Let's try the immediate short term and see what is good in the hood, right? Okay, so, we have a, that's very bearish here. So inverted cup and handle, rounding top. This could suggest continuation, right, guys? So that's for sure leading towards that target that we spoke about. Let's just go ahead and take into consideration what the posturing of your stochastic momentum is. So I'm not going to go any lower than your 2-minute time frame. I'm already weirded out there in the first place, right? So I'm going to say that this would be an upside. Upside continues into the 2 and only about the 3-minute time frame, and that's just about it. Okay, so upside in the 3-minute gives you about 283.54, which is very much just around the corner here, right? So that could be your 10-minute retrace or something. What time is it right now? Yeah, that could be your 20 or 10-minute retrace here. So yeah, quick little upside on this, and likely to continue to the downside from that point. 4 minutes down, 5 minutes down still. Yep, 10 minutes down, 15-minute time frame downside, still downside into the 20, 30 hourly. Let's see. Yep, bi-hourly time frame down 3, down 4, still 6-hour time frame, almost there at the 8. Yep, there we go. So it's going to be around 12 hours of downside starting from the bar. That let's see, that will give you an 8. Yeah, look at that, 276.72 on the 276.72 on the ATR low for the 12-hour time frame. Where you at right here? So 276.72. I'll just kind of paste it there real quick, and let's take a look at our drawings for discretion. And it rhymes very nicely. Nice. Okay. So I guess for now there is a probability of running into these liquid levels. The 276.72 very much rhyming with my 275.90, and also with the 277.59. So I'm gonna have to see if we have any. Let me see if there's any midpoint in that. If not, then I'm just going to leave it there. But, I'm going to have to leave it there. It is okay. I think that's fine. Yeah, if anything, I'm just going to go ahead and adjust the target to be closer towards these bars here. So, yeah, I'm going to just do that real quick. There we go. 276.99 could be the harder target on that. Liquidity here, right, for both sides. So, you'll kind of dive into this 277.59, get a quick why not around that 276.99, bounce to the upside, continue, right, and then bounce again 274 to 275-ish, get this area here to kind of give you a potential dead cat bounce before continuation. So if that is the case, we're looking at a total downside. Let me get rid of this here. Total downside of a 12 hours. So that means, man, I don't know how in the hell it's going to recover that, but the daily time frame is suggesting upside. So, careful guys, this may not go any lower than your 274s, 275 so far. Let's see. Yeah, this is not bad. But it's not looking too bad here, guys. Let's see. Upside continues into the 12 daily. We're just going to read the stats as they are. 3-day time frame upside. 4-day time frame total upside. Did it already do it? I hope not. Let's see. Current ATR top 307. All right, good. Yeah, guys. So this is potentially just retracing here towards that 274.96, right? It's gonna be roughly around the opening of its own bar before it actually tries to continue towards the upside here, of which you have targets leading all the way to 307. So heads up, team, there could be a loading zone right around those lower bounds that we provided here just a little bit earlier. It's looking pretty good now. Should there be any bad news or whatever, that's the only thing that's gonna kind of invalidate this, right? But for now, sure, I'm feeling pretty optimistic. I'm feeling that right around these areas here, you're you're looking pretty good. Not bad. And in fact, this would be the building blocks of an inverse head and shoulders here, right? 4-hour time frame, 2 hours to go. I think, yeah, over the next maybe about 4 to 8 hours, we'd probably reach down into this area here around the 280 bounds. Yeah, by maybe, I think pre-market traditional markets, or at market open when volatility starts coming in, that's roughly where I think we may be recovering from these bottom sides here, guys. So yeah, there's a quick little something happening here, guys, and yeah, your top side certainly leading towards a 307. And I wouldn't even be surprised if this. I wouldn't even be surprised if your inverse head and shoulders had something similar to that, right? So actually, it may be bigger, but it does have some ridiculous, candles up there. But there you go. So it is reaching towards the 304. Okay, well, I like it, team. I like it. This could be the regression here based on this channel that we've been observing, right? Bottom side here, recovery. 50% is around here, or maybe around the 291 area. Pull back, validate your 285s, continue towards the upside, zigzag all the way towards your 304 to 307. It's looking good. If any questions, guys, please go ahead and reach out to me at arcabulls@gmail.com. And everything will be good. I think this is a pretty good place to leave off. And yeah. Well, I'll speak to you guys very, very scary Jerry Larry soon. All right, team? Adios and adios. Please take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos as just a form of entertainment, as we cannot suggest for you to buy, sell, or hold any assets whatsoever, ever, 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 ever. I need you to do your own due diligence, and everything will be cool. But with that said, team, I wish you well. A very, very good rest of your night and or day, and I'll catch you at the bell mañana. Adios, team. Oh, yeah. Cool deal. Let me just start uploading that boy. Okay, let's see. And let's go ahead and just do an RGB right now, guys. And everything will be good. Yeah, that play. That was I think options called that one like at what, like $10 SSRM, something like that, right? A long time ago. Where is the there it is. So let's see, what are we gonna name this XRP play? Let's see. We're gonna name it Tremendous Potential. Tremendous Potential. Good deal. All right. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. Tesla gonna rip. Let's go, dude. Okay, here we go. Let's add XRP into the mix. Into the mix. And let's let that boy load. Yeah, I'm sure people are going to feel pretty good about what was said here. Oh, dude, come on, bro. Hold on, guys, hold on. My screen is about to do a weird thing right now. Hold on. Yeah, hold on, guys, hold on. Dang. Why are you doing that, bro? My 16-inch in front of me is starting to fail a lot. Fuck, dude. I mean, what can you expect, right? Like, I use these things all the way, you know? Damn. Okay. Oh, cool. Damn, it's back to working. Nice. All right. Let me see. Okay, perfect. Sorry, guys. Yeah. It looks like I'm gonna have to buy new gear again. Dang. Let's see. Okay. Next. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna leave XRP brewing here, brewing, and let's prepare. Maybe so, man. Maybe growing pains, but yeah. Why don't we take a look at NRGV, as that has, my goodness, man, what a gigantic play, guys. We entered like at 122, right? It was 124 or something like that, and now we're at 220. Damn. Congratulations, guys. That pretty much is 100% play so far. So far. And it has been playing really, really. I mean, I can't even believe like how like exact to the price action we've been playing this thing, man. You got the Arca disease? I feel like selling it tomorrow. I mean, dude, we have yeah, we're in a very critical resistance, dude. Like these are critical ones here, man. You know, I still feel like the measured move is around 240 to like 240. It's supposed to be 250-ish, but it's, you know, 240 to maybe around 247. But there is a really strong little resistance range at 220 something, 230. Remember, 229 to 230, something like that. But it looks good. $20. The options contracts. Let's go. Let's go, dude. Oh my goodness, man. Somebody, yeah, the girl from Temple of Boom, she started saying that she noticed that she started noticing that there were massive incoming $3 strikes calls in RGV. All right, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think this is done. I don't think this is done by a long shot. I really dead ass think we just got $1 to 20 on this one. We're gonna look at the chart right now, though, guys. We will. And okay, so let me just make sure that I can at least push XRP ahead a little bit, right? Okay, great. So that's already in its loading phase, and let's make sure to check over here for. Not this one here. We're going to do it right here. At the fourth bull flag, I do have targets to 269, and then beyond 269, I have a 554 and a broadening wedge. And then also, I mean, I have beyond that too, bro. It's just like I feel like we should really try to get the $5 first, or even 269 first. You know what I mean? But yeah, there's. What do you see? 242? Let's go. Oh yeah, you know what? That very well could be the one here, right? Check it out. This right here, 240 to 247, 243 at the center bound, and a measured move of just around 239. Dude, that could have been it, man. Nice, bro. Let's go. Yeah, it's just, you know, there has been a lot of analysis here so far as we've been just ripping this upside. Like, dude, guiding this is like not easy. How do you tell somebody that this is about to happen, guys? We're going to dip like blah, blah, and then we're going to go there and we're going to go back down and go back up. Like, how do you tell that to somebody? You know? Some dude was like, candles don't work. I'm like, really? Because that looks like it fucking does. So anyway, let's get this thing prepped, and let's film the NRGV video. Dude, for real, bro. Oh my goodness, man. I can't believe how, like, dude, like, please don't be so damn primitive and apish, you know? I'm being for real, guys. You know, I'm just laying. 242 on that bull flag. Let's go, bro. All right. So yeah, let me prep this thing. Let's get it recorded and move along the analysis, guys. And just like today, I really am gonna try to get here earlier as far back as we can, because I want, you know, the original team is over there like lacking right now, and they're like, oh man, we're not with Arca anymore, you know, and it's been so long, and I also like enjoy sleep like a lot. So so let me go ahead. And whenever I do get to sleep, you know, whenever I do get a little chance to, Anyway, team, let's do it. Let's get this thing ready, steady, jetty. Okay, and okay, guys, hold on. I don't think I'm able to see the price action. From my lips to God's ears, I hear sleep deprived. All. Let me know, buddy, if you can. It's at 2. Okay, dead ass 220. Okay, okay. Thank you, brother. Hold on, guys. Let's get this thing filmed. Dude, that scared me. I almost thought that said it's at 225 now. I'm like, what? Hold on, dude. Well, NRGV, like the Energizer Bunny, just keeps on going and going and going. We are noticing here that there is absolutely critical upside here happening. And the upside isn't actually a random upside. We've actually talked about these targets over and over and over. Now we're reaching the actual resistance range of around 218 to 228 with a 50% distribution of around $2.23. Guys, we've been meeting the upsides and the downsides as much as we can here for the team, right, guys? So if you were able to listen to the thread of analysis from last night and got yourself some NRGV, well, congratulations, because we met those targets almost dead on to the penny here before actually moving on to the upsides, of which we literally spoke of, right, guys? Every single pullback, every single top side looking very good indeed. Okay, guys, so now what we want to do is observe the continuation signals on this via whether it's psychology, whether it's the closing of other time frames, whatever it is. Okay, guys, but before we do that, of course, please do me the favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, do everything necessary to get this thing to live long, thrive, and survive. My name is Arca. I'm actually coming at you here at 10:41 p.m. Pacific time at September 2nd. Price action at the closing valuation, post-market, $2.20 for NRGV. Very powerful close, guys, into post-market where contraction is supposed to be happening, but this thing continues to thrust in that upward direction. Now, how much more do we have left? Well, you guys already kind of know that feeling of mine. We have some targets to the upside of which can be considered sensational, but they are so far not so much sensational since we're reaching them, right? But anyway, let's go ahead and just talk about one thing real quick, guys. I need to warn you that there is an absolute problem going on with the imposters out there using my name for credibility. They're reaching out to you. The moment that you reach my Discord, they are reaching out to you directly saying to turn off your messages. Guys, I am not ever going to send you a message first or friend request you or ever ask you to turn off your messages. That's just not me, guys. I don't have the time to do that. And know that this is very much what my here, you know what, I'm going to just show you guys real quick what my profile looks like, right? I want you to make sure that this is the Arca that you're observing, okay, guys? This is actually my profile here. I literally have these things, I have these things set here because you know that they're not going to want to put these things up. Of course, you can always reach out to me, guys, even though that's there. Make sure to adopt the Arca tag and everything is going to be cool. Okay, guys? So, yeah. And guys, also, please remember, just a final little shill here. Please remember that we are going to be changing the details here for the original Discord members, right? The trading team, the original trading team, we're going to grandfather at $19.99 per month. Now that we have the Unusual Whales tool, and we're going to add the Nuntio bot, and we're going to add many other amenities and full service, the entire Discord. This kind of amenity is going to run me around $1,000 per month, guys. So I definitely need the help from from the original members. So we'll leave that there, grandfathered forever. And for the new members, that's going to be a price tag of around $59.99 per month. And you'll have the access to all those amenities too, guys. Should it be that you don't want to participate, right? But know for a fact, team, that I do have something already in line for you guys. Make sure to look in the description below, right? As you're going to notice that there is an opportunity to get ourselves to get ourselves this right over here, right, guys? It's just I'm accepting only 30 seats for this Discord trading team lifetime membership, guys, and that's it, right, guys? Only 30 seats for that. And ever should it be ever accessed again, we'll go ahead and just mention that later. All right, team. So enough of the shilling. Let's go ahead and take a look at current price action right now, guys. So let's go ahead and see what's up. All right, guys. So you know what? We're already at the 5-minute time frame. I know that sometimes it's a little bit difficult to start from that from that 5 minute, but it's all good. Let's see what it's like, at least as a shape, right? Man, it's just nothing but upward, right? It's just huge, this huge cup and handle that we got from, from a week ago. Let's see what this is looking like here as far as the accumulation. Now, yeah, guys, I have to remind you still, right? Still have to remind you that this is a descending broadening wedge, which has a huge probability for upside. And that being, I mean, guys, we were loading right down here, right? And now price action is literally headed towards those areas that can be considered as breakout regions, right? So this is massively powerful, and it does suggest continuation to the upside. The formation itself has a price target of around $5.54. Of course, we still have to watch out with what the price action is doing here in the more immediate. So let's do, you know what? Let's go ahead and see if we have, this is our present chart here, right? So yeah, well, I wanted to see if we can get ourselves a different perspective and see about putting together the, yeah, you know what? Let's do it here. We're going to do it from a newer chart, right, guys? And this is going to bring a lot of light into what you're seeing here. NRGV, of course. That looks like it's about to fall off the ground there. Okay, perfect, team. So this, oh, are you serious? We have all three of them mirrored like this? Okay, we're going to do this. Let's just go ahead and start off a new chart here. We're going to do a new one and stop all the crap, and let's get it going, right, guys? Here we go. For perfect NRGV. And let's make sure to leave this thing in the logarithmic scale. And I want to take a look at this from every angle as possible, guys, so that I can give you the best probability. A lot of people here are going to see the potentials of what could be a rising wedge. I do not consider this kind of dip here to be any kind of rising wedge whatsoever. In fact, this hasn't broken major resistances just yet. And your major resistances coming up are actually around the areas of 228 to maybe 230. Little tiny troughs like these right over here around the 212 to 213. That's the reaction of price 212 to roughly around 163. Really doesn't have really doesn't have too much to do with price action that has rejected from areas like this 227 all the way down to like 57 cents. That's what I mean, guys. It's the importance of the trough that you're choosing. It's critical, right? So yeah, this is what I thought was going on for a while. I felt like we had this cup and handle, right? But as we grew the time frame a bit, it started feeling like it was more of a bull flag. So the bull flag measured formation or measured target on this with this ridiculous, like crazy wick there would actually be presenting a potential of around $2.70, which is exactly the top end price action here. And should we use some tools here? Well, let's just go ahead and load up our let's see, we're gonna load up stochastic momentum advance. Let's load up the volatility heat map, and also let's put together some data cells on this, right? So we're gonna do the data cells advanced. We actually just got that here recently, right? So it's a new addition here, guys. And of course, it's available in the description below. So let's go ahead and just make sure that this is at the bottom side, put our volatility on the top side. Remember that volatility is reading, guys, as kind of like your accelerator, right? We want to accelerate to the upside. Well, accelerating on an upward bound doesn't mean direction, okay? It just means that we're accelerating to frequency, meaning that many people are buying and selling all at once in whatever time frame that you're selecting to see. And your direction bias would be given by stochastic momentum or moving averages or RSI, stochastic RSI, whatever it is, you can go ahead and use as well. It depends on how you feel, right, guys? So let me go ahead and just block the visibility here from some of the tables from data cells. I don't want to see the ATR so far for now. And then, yeah, okay. So now that we have a clear, point of view here, you can clearly see that this was your massive massive double bottom here. Huge 100% retrace of its local high is what this suggests. Okay, so what's the local high on this? Well, there it is at 270. That is literally what this thing is suggesting. Okay, guys, now the continuation on this, let's find out what kind of closures we got. So let's see the daily time frame. Of course, we close it, right? There's no price action there. All good. Your 2-day time frame also closed. Very nice. It doesn't have the countdown. 3-day time frame, no. 4-day, no. 5-day time frame closed about just a day ago, and it looks like the bi-weekly was just a couple days ago too. All right, so this means, guys, that that there could be a little bit of a pullback here as we come into tomorrow's price, and it's not actually a very dangerous pullback. In fact, it's just a 2 days worth. So let's go ahead and measure up that 50% of the distribution here of your total by daily time frame. That's actually sending you right around the target of 199. So let's leave it there for now, but we do have to remember that price action right now is not at the closure of the daily at 210. We are certainly at 220. So there's a lot of upside happening right now. So if we are at that 220 target, there is very clearly a gap here that we've actually filled now. And should it continue towards the upside, fine. But what happens here is that we're now creating a gigantic amount of area for potential support to invalidate a continuation to the downside, even on a buy daily, which is really interesting. So let's, yeah, man. Okay, so your support is actually right around there. So I'm going to suggest here, guys, that oh my goodness. Oh, dude. It's actually even hard to read because it's just the proximity is so ridiculous, right? We are right at the resistance here. I think 214. Yeah, I guess 214. And I'm going to suggest a little bit lower too, right? 214 to around 199. That should be the support range as we come back into the bounce zone, right, guys? So yeah, let's go ahead and do that for now. And leave it like that. 214 to 199 potential entry conditions here. Okay, guys. So I know that there's a lot of people here that are still wondering, Arca, is it too late? I'm getting it all the time, right, guys? I'm trying my best here so I can give you guys a personal outlook on this. Okay, so yeah, let's see if we can't get price action to maybe consider its daily gap closure. From the massive upside that it's currently sitting on, right? So all good. That closure, remember, okay? Now this is going to be your focus area, okay? I'm going to give you a focus zone because that's where the gap closure is on a daily. All right, this is likely, in all the anxiety that it has, it's likely to bounce from this area, not even grab the 199 or the 50%, which is around the 207. Okay, guys. So I'm just saying, just please be very careful as you trade this asset, but it's incredibly bullish, guys. I don't know what to, we've been covering it here from low ones, and other people I've learned that have been covering it there in cents on the dollar and stuff. So there is a good promise here. It feels like it, right? It absolutely feels like it. All right. So you know what? I'm gonna put the receipts down there as well, and yeah, so this would be the potential areas of entry. So I know it feels weird there, right? It does. It does also to me, right? So the closest potential to a 50% retrace is why I'm mentioning the 199. Okay, guys, so heads up on that 199. And I mean, damn. All right, so now let's take a look at the let's just take a look at volatility real quick and see what's up, and let this thing roll and roll and roll and roll, right? So immediate short-term time frame, a psychological drop coming in, but it's also at 220, so it invalidated it completely, guys. That's interesting. Head and shoulders completely invalidated. Okay, so that just goes to show your 2-minute time frames suck for those formations. Anyway, so good stuff. Let's yeah, there was probably upside already from yeah, of course, your 1 minute was showing the upside to the 2 minute. 3 minute time frame would be the total. That would be the total what? Let's see. Total upside on the 3 minute time frame would have been just about a cent, so that would take us to roughly at a current ATR top of what, like 211. So 211 is right in here, right in the middle area here. So 211 downside starts, but I have a feeling it's going to spring So 211 downside, that's going to stop roughly at, let's see. Ooh, almost, oh my goodness, 30 minutes from 211. Okay, so that would have left you at roughly 207, 207, 206. So from the 207 to 206, your upside starts from 30 minutes, right? 30-minute time frame upside, hourly up. We still have up into the 3, 4. My goodness, expanding and accelerating into the 6-hour time frame, and 8-hour looks ridiculous. Pretty nice. 12-hour time frame upside continuation, daily time frame upside and massive closure, huge signal fire. Dude, what the hell? We're re-expanding on a bi-daily time frame at a close with a huge green bar. This is not done. This is not done. All right, so upside into the 3-day time frame, still continuing into the 4-day. Damn. 5-day upside, weekly upside. This is powerful upside, guys. This is ridiculous upside. Bi-weekly time frame just opened with a massive bias towards the upside. Holy shit. Okay. Monthly time frame still suggesting the upside on a new close. My goodness, we're expanding too. And your bi-monthly time frame, guys, this is crazy. We just got that bi-monthly open. We're balanced here, I guess, right? We're at the median here, and we're still going green on that bi-monthly upside. So actually, let me see the 3-month. Okay, well, that's still suggesting a little bit of upside. So let me see your 4-month time. Can't even see nothing. So we're going to use the 3-month here as the total upside. Maybe it would be worth it to just use the 2-month and shut up, right? So I don't think I could. Oh yeah, I could use it. Okay, great. So the current average true range from the opening of your bi-monthly time frame is suggesting that we would go towards the top side of $3.87. Freaking cool. Very nice. Very nice. So $3.87 is, like not here. It's it's way over here. So hard targets on this, guys. Yeah, I think your hard target would actually be right around the, let me see. Yeah, like 320, like 326, it would be your potential on this. 326 to, of course, it's going to be 358, right? Oh my goodness. So yeah, and we have the hard targets are really leading towards that this low here of about 397. So that 397 target is absolutely critical as a liquidity grab, as it will. I mean, that's likely to kind of tap, right? And those targets are very dangerous. So, if you do have like a sell target of around 397, I would probably suggest you put that down to around a 390 and forget about that business, because, you could always get trapped in that thing there. But very, very good stuff indeed. Guys, I got to tell you that it's so damn bullish from the immediate short term that it doesn't suggest much downside whatsoever. So I gotta say, remember, 214 to 210 potential entry, 199 would be a liquidity grab on this, and this is not done by any means, in my personal opinion. Okay, guys, please know that you know, who the hell am I to talk about these things, right? But I do hope that the team is benefiting from this, and I do hope that everybody's getting a very nice opportunity for this thing to continue towards the upside, guys. Tomorrow, there's a big probability. We're running 17 cents on the daily ATR, so it depends on where we open. If we open at around 220, that's going to be your 240s, right? So very, 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 very interesting for us to see that 230, anywhere between 230 to 240 tomorrow, should everything play out very nicely with upside continuation. Temple of Boom actually mentioned that there are a bunch of $3 strikes. The calls are coming in and rolling in and rolling in. So yeah, guys, as this thing starts to macro break out, it's going to start catching the interest of many, many, many people, and also day traders alike, right, guys? So that's you do want that, right? You want the attention on this. You want the scanners to pop it out, let people find out what this thing is doing, and whatever else, right, guys? Okay, so let me just go ahead and just kind of spread this just a little bit, and this is the range right here, guys. This is the range, in fact. Okay, so yep, I don't know what else to say other than damn, this is pretty damn cool. Anyway, team, I think this is a pretty good place to leave off. Should you have any questions or concerns, please reach out to me at ARCABULLS@gmail.com. Oh, and also please remember, guys, do not talk to the people in the description below offering a phone number. That's not my phone number, never, ever. Okay, guys, and also don't give your money out to the people in the Discord trying to ask you for some, check out this flare coin, bro, and this next Nadulian coin. Like, dude, no. That's not me. All right, guys. So please ignore them, report them, slap them a little bit around, and everything will be good. But yeah, team, I think this is, we'll speak very Jerry Larry scary soon. And I love you guys. All right. Peace and peace. Please take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos as just a form of entertainment, as I cannot suggest for you to buy, sell, or hold any assets whatsoever. Ever. I need you to do your own due diligence and everything will be cool. But with that said, team, I wish you well. A very, very good rest of your night and or day. And I will catch you at the Bell Mañana. Adios, team. Oh, yeah. Very nice. Okay, guys. So, man, what do you guys think? That's a crazy ass play. This thing feels pretty damn good, guys. I'm not gonna lie. All right, so yeah, let's start prepping this one too. Looks like XRP is pretty much ready to roll. All right, and let's see. Yeah, I guess I could do it from here, guys. Let me just go ahead and upload that video. Let's see. We're gonna. Where you at? Oh my goodness. Let's see. Hold on. So there's gonna be NRGV. Let's see. I'm gonna put. Don't miss the boat. Oh my goodness. This thing is crazy. NRGV is just crazy. Ninja, man. It's like, dude, I never exit like that. Like superstar exit, from the streams at night. Oh my goodness, dude, that's so funny. Bro, you are ridiculous, good sir. I know, and that's the thing, is like I notice every time that when I start saying like the goodbye and the recording, the filming of the video, I start seeing people leave, and then they show up later like, oh yeah, you're still going, huh? All right, so Don't Miss the Boat is the title on this boy, and let me just grab the info, right, guys. The good thing is that pretty much I have minimal things to do with the thumbnails, and that's pretty much it, guys. I love this. This is actually gonna save us a lot of time, team. Like doing this, oh my goodness, you have no idea. And I'm gonna streamline them more. I feel like I'm gonna prep them a little further ahead, and then I'm going to like make shorter videos out of them. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. Okay, let's continue this thing, guys. Let's go to, what was this? NRGB, right? NRGB analysis. Okay. All right, guys. Give me a little 3-minute intermission here, and we'll do our thing. Hold up, team. Hold up. Oh yeah, we're gonna get this thing started. Let me just post these real quick. What up, guys? All right. We're good to go. We're good to go. Oh my goodness. Let me go ahead and approach the bench and let's do our little dance. Okay, guys. Hold on just a moment. Let me roll my chair back. Roll it back. Roll it back. So, guys, I realized that I haven't that I didn't share the chart for both NRGV or, well, I mean, I guess it's okay. But yeah, team, if you find any reason to, this is I can't believe it, man. What a fucking runner. But yeah, that actually that was in the newer chart, right? Here you go. Okay, team. Yeah, this is I'm gonna share it here now, team, because these are your entry conditions, right? I get that we have some shorter term targets here and all that. But yeah, guys, this is likely not done so far, guys. 100% to the upside since our entry initially. And continuing onward, okay, so let me share this with you and then everything will be good. Am I sharing the screen with you guys? Does anybody see my, yeah? Is my voice coming through? My hello? Is it coming through? Okay, thanks, dude. Hold on, buddy, hold on. Okay, here we go. I'm sharing it with you now. I'm sharing it with you now. And let me go into the lounge where I can't see anything. I'm going to start it from here, guys. Okay, so yeah, I spoke to Options today, and he was telling me about SSRM. It's still like because of the gold back, right, and all this downside that we just got. So that of course it would be riding towards the upside. So he's thinking that it's still got further upside. So let me check. Is that how? Lioness, was that the list exactly like that? So this would be next, right? Oh, chillin'. Thank you. That's cool. That is cool. I guess I could just do it here. So let's go ahead and check out SSRM's continuation. Yeah, this was said like around $10, you know, and I know that I think Ninja, he's already up like over 500% on his calls and things like that. Guys, this is ridiculous. This is so awesome. So let's go towards the bi-daily time frame, guys. This is your you know, your unique, I guess, opportunity here to find a position long for this. So should that be the case, let's just mark off the 50% of the distribution, right? 50% of that bar, and see what's up. So if that's our case, then let's just observe what that could be. So that would probably put us back down to around 1906. Let's mark off that zone and take a look at this from a weekly perspective and find out if we have that further pullback. Okay, let's see, guys. If you don't mind, I noticed that there has been like this huge like surge of subscribers for me over the last over the last few weeks here, and I think it's because of NRGV and also whatever the other plays, you know, XRP and all that, you know. But guys, if you don't mind, share it in your Twitter, X, or whatever, you know, share it wherever you can. And dude, average, some of those videos are getting like 6,000+ views, and XRP is ridiculous. Ninja saying waiting on the next earnings for SSRM on October 5th. October 5th. Lemmer, hell yeah, buddy. October 5th, that's coming in, right? Let me see if this is correct. This one has, of course, this, you know, I wouldn't trust this out, the the TradingView algorithm to give you that information all the time in a perfect manner. It looks like it has like the look at it for yourself. It's October 29th, Wednesday. So I think I'd rather believe you. So far, yeah. So let's just go ahead and continue on with this, right? Natural behavior at major inflection zones. This would indicate potential pullback, and it doesn't feel like it's gonna stop here, guys. It feels like it's just wait. Hold on. I just noticed something. I noticed something gigantic. Hold on. I need to see this on a quarterly bar. About yeah, dude. Oh my goodness. 15.5K already. Jesus Lord. Okay. Dea, is that something for me? Let me see. SSR Mining has not yet officially announced a date for its upcoming earnings release. However, multiple reputable financial platforms provide closely aligned estimates based on historical patterns. Okay. TipRanks reports a confirmed next earnings report on October 29th, which is the one that TradingView has after market close. Investing.com also lists October 29th, 2025 the next earnings date. Several other sources, including MarketBeat, Yahoo Finance Public, and CoinCodex, whatever, anticipate the earnings will be released on November 5th, 2025. Okay, so this I guess we have a pocket in the later part of October. Fine. Okay. Initial jobless claims Thursday, right? That has usually led to a beat at least over the last few reads here. So we've been looking pretty damn good there, actually, guys. So that can also introduce further accumulation of the market. So I'm not bearish. Kind of like I said in last night's thread, I know that we're gonna in XRP, right? I was saying that I know we're gonna gap down. I know we're gonna do this. The entries are 270 or whatever, but why are we even bearish? Like I'm not bearish. Okay, guys. So let's continue with SSRM, and I'll pass this on to Smokey and options just in case they need it. Let's see. Lost voice will re-enter. Guys, has anybody lost their voice, my voice in here? Please let me know, because I don't like that. And also, I'm not even sure if that interrupts things in I'm not sure if this interrupts things all the way over there. Oh, what's up, Mama? Good to see you in there. You visited, chickadee visited. I am good. Okay. I'm gonna. Dea, you okay? You know how it is for me, buddy. It's not the major thing. This may sound like a dumb question. I love watching the pit, but unfortunately don't have a clue about trading future or even where to begin. Where can I learn about that? The exchanges, etc., to use or okay. That's actually the course and the entire mentorship program, right? I disclose. I'm starting to even teach. Actually, wow, I am teaching that now. I'm teaching even crypto risk in futures and in spot price. Teaching some futures in there, teaching also now, conditioning, you're not supposed to hear this. Close your ears, right? But yeah, it's, I'm about to teach them about trading major indices, SPX. So, we're going to like SPX contracts, NDX contracts like NASDAQ and SPY and, S&P, the major big boys, so, and that's going to come up on like this weekend. And yeah, but I can also briefly explain it to you, a crash thing, should you get on the line with me. and we could just talk about it real quick. Send me a message, and I'll make some time for you, buddy. I don't mind that whatsoever. I can help you. Okay. So whatever you need, you just reach out to me. Okay. I don't care what you need. You just let me know. Okay, team. So right. So I was just looking at the macro perspective on this thing because it felt like it was a little toppy. And the reason why, other than the fact that it looks like a gigantic inverse head and shoulders, which is absolutely bullish in all in all respect, but this is kind of what I mean here, right? So something like this is, it's Hoover in here. This looks a little sketchy, wetchy, metchy, you know what I mean? So if it is in fact that we're facing some resistance here, then what could it actually be? 3-month ATR is taking us to a top of around $20.38. That would be ridiculous if we went there. So yeah, so the regression is actually leading towards a 2101. And $20.38. Well, we also have a 4-month time frame going on this ridiculous rally. It's so crazy. Oh, dude. Okay. Well, this does present a bit of danger here. And the reason why I say that, we're going to read it on volatility and everything, guys. But the reason why I say this is because we're reaching regression, right? We're reaching the regression top of this trend. And if I know any better, right, that can introduce potential resistance to where this can, retrace big time. And since we just got a 4-month close or open, right, that could very well introduce the potentials of a pullback. And that's your 3 rising methods on a 4-month basis, guys. This, your 3 white soldiers often lead towards towards a pullback. But okay, enough of the bullshit. Let's just go to momentum and volatility. And should I catch anything in the more immediate short term, like a formation or whatever, fine, so be it. But if I don't, then that's a whole other story. So let's find out. 3-hour time frame doesn't look like there's much in there. Except, it's just, these are just continuous candles, bull flags after bull flags, it looks like. What a powerful upside. Let's see. Oh, you know what we can do? Oh, God, yes, we need to do this. We need to do this immediately. How can I ever forget this? So let's go ahead and put a correlation coefficient against this and put it to, is it GLD? GLDs are major gold, right? Let's see. Okay, so wow, hourly time frame almost 100% correlating to our gold standard. Let's see, by hourly time frame also just the 97 percentile. 3-hour time frame 91 percentile. 6-hour time frame, 4-hour time frame in the 94 percentile. 693. The 8-hour at it's increasing. It's no sound either. Okay, yeah, you know what? I freaking hate that. I hate it so much. Let me just read just the Discord. I'm not gonna do the big one right here. Reboot Discord real quick, and it's only Discord. I'm not gonna do the whole computer. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I hate it. I fucking hate it. Hold on. YouTube is going to feel like I'm going to stop, but I'm going to be right back. Okay, don't trip.
I couldn't stand it no more, gal. I got the hell out of it. I was so pissed off after I seen the price go up like that. Those contracts would have
Okay,
been up really
yesterday I
nice.
didn't trade much. I had a really good trade on UUU early in the
Yeah.
morning and started. I sold, happy, got money for the day. I had
I
one
still
spy put, one spy put. I sold it, happy, had stuff to do, took off. That's it. I was there for about maybe 1.5 hours or something like this.
That's how it should be,
That's
guys. Listen, you trade, you make your money, you leave your screen,
and go.
you get the hell off the screen because you overtrade, you're bound to make a mistake or it's bound to go against you guys.
I still have the one SSRM. It's for September 19. I started with 10 and each time it went up. So two, one left. I will probably sell this one and roll it over for December or something.
hmm
Do you have a SSRM?
No, I was so pissed today. Like I've been pissed every time I wanted to catch it. It just kept running, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'll wait. And then I just kept waiting for the
I know
inevitable.
it.
It's gone. I'm
It's
waiting
not
for
your
the next
play then.
play.
It's not
No,
your play.
see,
It's
guys,
not
I'm
your
not getting
play.
in. I'm not being stupid. I'm not chasing. I'm just gonna wait for the next play.
Yeah,
Anybody, what do you
exactly.
guys think about the new IPOs? I want to ask Arco when he comes in. Oh, he's in. He's in. There's three
What
new
IPO?
IPOs. There's Klarna,
Okay.
Figma or something, and then there's like a crypto one. It's Gemini. Oh yeah, there's three IPOs that came out today, guys. Place your
Okay,
bids.
let's see. I'll get you all the info. Today is September 3rd. I have September 4th.
Yeah, I think they're gonna be real. What's the Klarna ticker? Let me find it. There's three of them. Let me screenshot them for you while you're booting.
This one on my IPO.
There should be three on Robinhood. They released all three today. I think Klarna's gonna release first, and then the other two are gonna. What do you have? Yeah, those are. Oh, you have four. So
No,
oh, there they
it's
are.
for September 10th.
Yeah.
So it's
Um,
not for today.
no, no, they released them today. They debuted
Oh,
today for,
okay.
for pre-sale. So yeah, there's those three. I mean, I've never IPO'd before. I've never taken a pre-sale on an IPO, so I just put in a bid for some shares. It's not a lot, but
Ah,
it's
good.
something. And you gotta hold for like the 30 days or something. But
You know what? With the spy, it's an IPO. Direction
again,
is down. With the spy now, who need an
yeah.
IPO? I buy one contract a day and it's
Yeah.
giving me money.
Welcome in all the new people. What's up, Seb? Panda? Smoke. Is that smoke? Smoke?
Smokey.
Oh, that's a different. Oh, he has two?
Hey, Sebastian.
He said double dipping.
Arca, what's going
Arca,
on?
I have COVID, Arca. Save me.
Oh my God.
I forgot to tell you. I haven't told you. I haven't
Oh my
complained
God.
to anybody.
Before, I think I have it too.
Yeah, it's
Might be.
horrible.
I don't know.
Thank God. Be grateful. They all got it. No, they got it. They got it first, and then because I'm taking care of them and I'm like licking their faces and their saliva, I ended up catching it. But I'll catch it any day. For oh my God, I love them as long as they're okay. I believe so. Yeah, it's still pre-sale. No, I think the IPO price is like around 30. It's like the most expensive one. I mm. So the only thing about IPOs is you can't sell, right? If you get assigned shares, right? Yeah, bullshit. Yeah, I'm not buying a lot. I've never IPO'd before. I'm scared. Yeah, I think institutions play it different. Like I think they're allowed to sell a certain amount, but what's your take on the Figma or whatever it's called? I don't even know what that is. Um, Figure Technology Solutions. Apparently, it's got a. You guys, is this true? Does Blackwell have a stake in FigR? I'm just really curious. The FigR IPO? I think BlackRock might have a stake in it. So stock chick, since you can only hear me, do me a favor. Click on Arca's like name on in the chat. Just scroll up and then see if you have his volume down or muted. That might be one of the reasons. If you've tried already like rebooting and stuff and leaving and coming back in, that could be an issue.
There we go. Oh, were you talking about YouTube? Because I was muted.
He said YouTube, he was muted.
Oh, what?
You can hear him now?
You can hear me now in here? Wait a second. That's curious. Okay, cool. I unmuted YouTube. Not in here. Well, I mean, damn. Now I know that there are issues with those buttons too. Wow. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Vanguard and BlackRock do have a stake in everything. But so wait. So what are they saying? The Figma people. What do they do? Like, are they like a therapeutics or biopharma? Mom, I'm asking you.
Oh, sorry. It's not Figma, it's Figure. From what I know, I'm gonna post what it's technically about. Um, it's like an investment. Let me go back and find it for you. Hang on.
While you do that, I'll finish off SSRM. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Lending. Okay, I think this actually is not bad. And the reason why I say that is because over the last 5 days, there has been a shift in the lending, banks lending money for like car auto loans again. They started to not be so tight. So this may be a good thing for credit overall. That means that, that means that like CarMax, and they're a big part of our economy, so they're also going to start lending money out or financing cars. So that is, and then right now that we're potentially going to cut, the interest rates, this may be a really good thing. And what I was going to tell you is that as far as Klarna, these are all credit based, right? These are all like financials. That you're, well, so far what you're talking about. So what I was going to say is that Klarna has been kind of missing it a little because of people just not paying their bills whatsoever. And also here's the thing, that there's still room for it to grow, because the moment that they announce that their lending is going to hit FICO scores, that's when I think Klarna will expand like big time, because it doesn't hit your credit score. It doesn't impact your credit, and that's why people just literally rob money from them. So I think that if it does get regulated, then that's going to be incredibly bullish for Klarna, and should they, and then also the rate cut too. So should they continue with losses in their earnings? Well, maybe you'll get the opportunity to kind of average in, because the initial downside could be very apparent. And you're saying, shouldn't they already have established regulations? They have like a slap in the hand type of thing, but it doesn't hit you. It doesn't hit directly. Like it doesn't hit your credit directly, like the Experian, the TransUnion, Equifax. It doesn't actually hit that. And for example, this Square, Square, right? The PayPoint, they're huge, and they've been around forever. So they have also a loan-based system for their small companies, and they're able to lend you like money to pay up to $100,000 depending on the type of company that you are. That also doesn't hit you directly on the TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. So so if you have a company that big like Square, and then you have a company that's growing or coming up like those the pay later companies like Klarna and Afterpay and all those, well, they have a long way to go for regulation. So I don't even know if a regulation exists for that just yet, but they started hinting at that maybe a month ago, and it's already been quite a while. What do you think? I think, me personally, before you're talking, Mama?
No.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. It's just
your
thing was, your mic is on, so I don't know if you want to mute that just in case.
Mute it. Thank you.
Of course. So, that's my personal take on it. I think they're good ideas. And will they experience a little bit of pain at the beginning? Sure. But that's not to say that it's not to say that it's going to drop. I personally feel that this is a great opportunity, and I'm even now I'm like wondering, because we remember, isn't Afterpay already publicly traded? I think they are, or what are they called again? Affirm, right? I think is Affirm. Yeah. So Affirm has been one to kind of move towards a pretty critical upside here, especially over the last since April. So this shows that there is you know, there is promise within a business like that. Your buy now pay laters. The what is it? The 4-week finance like that. That's, I mean, freaking what's the, you know, no complaints there. I think you are definitely onto something, and I'm probably gonna follow you into it. But the pre-sales already stopped. Have they already? You know, honestly, I think I might actually skip the pre-sale on that. Because and I may be wrong on this. It's just, you know, there sometimes, you know, what did the pre-sale stop?
No, it's still going. It's just I realized because I've never been in an IPO or like tried to get shares in an IPO. They do charge you like a 20% spread or something like that.
Whoa, really? Okay.
To try and get those shares early.
That's interesting.
Unless you know what the opening price is going to be, and you can just try your luck with that. But there's like two options, I guess.
The opening price is likely where you're buying or the last person. So that could be up to 35. It could be up to 40 for IPOs. And I did spend a great, I don't know, I want to say 3 months studying openings of IPOs, and I never taught that to anyone because that's a really speculative strategy, using momentum and fibs. So that's I'm going to look at my studies again just because you're in it, and I'm going to see what edge we can get on it. But so we're going to, this means that other holdings companies like these, like Klarna, like a firm, we need to study them at their IPO, at the date of the IPO, the actual release date. And that's going to give us a good idea. At least it's a building sector. You know, it's coming up, so that's going to give us a little bit of an edge there. So yeah, guys, good. I mean, excellent idea. Even a firm, dude. This thing is freaking critical. It looks amazing. So Klarna coming up, and the other one as well. The one the figure one that you're talking about, that one too.
Gemini.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Gemini as in. I
think that's going to be a good one.
Gemini as in the trading platform for crypto?
Yes, that's right. That's correct.
The Winklevi brothers are going public.
I believe so. Yeah. I think that's going to be a really hot IPO for some. I don't know. I just feel it.
Yes. Well, they have a huge amount of Bitcoin. So, yeah. They're going to go, okay, so damn. Yes, that's going to be a really good one. Is that also in pre-sale now? I've never studied these, by the way. I'm sorry. I've never really played them.
Yeah, it's in pre-sale now. I think the bid price is, or like the potential is like 16, 17 a share.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that one more than these other ones that you told me. I mean, no. These are all just really good. These three are fire. 17 to 19. Ninja, are you already in this? Are you already in it? Do you play IPOs like that? I've studied price action for quite a bit, you know, and I've noticed patterns, conditional things. I know. A firm looks like it's ready to pop off the freaking sky here. And everyone have a great night. Okay, Lioness, be safe. We'll talk very soon. And let me know if you were able to find that what I told you about in the Arca. I'm sorry, in the ARCU. If you need any more information, that is right. So you just let me know. And you did pass me your address too, right? I'll send you. I don't want you to spend any money. Okay, so I'll take care of that. Okay, perfect. You be safe. Take care, and thank you for helping Financial with that stuff. He's been doing amazing. He's been helping out so much. All right, guys. So let's continue on the analysis here, team, and hopefully, if Dea, we should probably look into this, buddy. I know that this could be one for the win for you too. I'm talking about macro signals on this, okay, like monthlies. This means, yeah, like bi-monthly. Here we go. Look at that, dude. This is in the middle. This is literally in the middle of a bull flag breakout. And you have another one here too. So these are accumulation phases going on a firm here. So that means, dude, that means that this may actually act as a type of index for Klarna and whatever else. So topside target on the first bull flag is actually leading towards around $122, man. And okay, Lioness, thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. And this crazy bull flag here also, it's almost obnoxious here. It's leading towards $219. I know that this is also looking like this rising wedge, but it's also about to. I'll get to that when I get to that. Yeah. Let's look into this, buddy, and you and I can study it together. If you want to go ahead and get together for a few minutes or whatever, we'll really put this thing down and see about its continuation. It's $82 is not that bad. I know it could have been awesome at 20, but whatever. Okay, so let me come back in, guys. Sorry about that, team. So sorry. Let me come back into SSRM and put in my final thought on this because, sure, conditions for entry are certainly leading for a potential pullback, right, at these levels here. Let me get rid of this thing here and this. The 1907 to 1946. This is moving 66 cents per day, and it does have the thrust to retrace at least. Yeah, it really could. Okay, the 50%. I'm gonna give you a focus zone for now. Okay, here is your focus. Let me color this verde. Here we go. Okay, and your focus is gonna stay yellow. Let's put in the receipts. Here you go, buddy. Okay, perfect. And there is room for invalidation as well. Okay, so I'm going to give you one more target. This is too close to price action. So one more area for invalidation, meaning that there could be a zone here that could prevent price action from continuing to that downside. And that very well could be right about here. And that's 1972 to 1977. Let me see. Okay, just about there. Okay, keep a close eye on this, right? Keep a keen eye on those things because they're likely to show massive pressure. Let's see if there's any other type of inflection like that. Let me see. Well, sort of. Those are really low. Oh, I mean, I can't doubt that. I'm going to give you two liquidity pockets, guys, and that's it definitely has broken above these areas here, and it hasn't done anything about it. Like it hasn't retraced to validate these levels, okay? So I'm just going to give you this here as, and actually that would be a bear trap. This would be the bear trap here, so we wouldn't go down there. Okay. Oh, man. I can't wait to see the momentum right now on this, guys. It does have further upside, no doubt. But this crazy-ass regression is making me feel a little weird. So let's... let me see this on an annual. Dude, that's so ridiculous. That's... Okay, the number one thing is that, yes, it is shown, right? We can see the inverse head and shoulders. The number two thing is that it also is during an upside, and that's technically an invalidation. So this could fake out, but that doesn't mean that it's going to. This is your annual, price. Should this thing break out to the upside, right? I mean... This would be a ridiculous target to that upside. So that would be roughly, oh my goodness. You're looking at around almost $200, 186. It's at 19. Is it really? Okay, let's check it out then. Do we want entry on this, or do we want just direction bias? So I'm gonna actually, you know what? I'm just gonna get rid of the drawings and read this thing as is, a la carte, and do a little dance here. All right, cool. So let's see. 2-minute time frame is suggesting a continuation to the upside, but red close, so likely downside. 3 minutes continue to the down, 4 down, 5. That's it. 5 minutes of downside. That would be 8 cents from the opening, so that would be roughly 1984. So 1984. Oh, okay, inflection. I see. So roughly 1985. Okay, let's see. Upside continues from 1985. 10-minute time frame upside. 15 up. Let's continue it. 20 up. 30 up still. Wow. Bi-hourly up with a green close. Nice. Green close on a 3-hour time frame upside. Huge expansion. I know. Those are ridiculous. We have to look at the potentials of reaching the out of the money within the date. That's just a trick. That is the trick there. Upside 4 hours still, 6 hours, 6 hours upside. Yeah, one of those can be ridiculous. Still upside into the 8 and 12 and daily. Freaking hell, dude. 3-day time frame massively on the upside. 2-day time frame too. This thing is just going to continue over buying. 5-day time frame, just everything is literally saying upside on this, guys. So this is just not stopping. It doesn't feel like it's done. And especially this 3-month and also the 4-month closure. Like these are my goodness, look at this. So it is actually expanding with a fired signal, by the way, from literally the lowest point of contraction that this has ever faced in its entire trading life since. From a 4-month bias. So this is suggesting continuation. We just opened it. And this is suggesting continuation towards the upside, $5.45, which is about $25.17 still to go. So 25.17 would be roughly around these targets here. Let's just go ahead and kind of highlight that. Just about, yeah, well, actually, yeah, that is an area there. Let me bring up the drawings. I don't know where we are as far as this, right? Oh, wow. Okay. Damn. So that's suggesting breakout. It's suggesting breakout before a pullback into the 20s and then continuation. Guys, this is really not done. And the downside was very little. Very, very little. Okay, that was suggesting a 1984 downside, remember? So I think from here, you might as well... If it actually does reach there, man, I don't know that it's going to reach it, guys. The only thing that can make it reach it is going to be your behavior, right? So if this has actual behavior, as in retraces, then it may want to touch on the gap of the daily time frame that we created today. So 1972 to 1977, loading at 1984 could be possible. And also, should there be a liquidity grab on this to where we want to close the gap, or it's already closed, but what I mean is just to come and fill the gap again. Well, that's where your 1933 to 1946 become relevant. I'm going to just put this down here. I don't know why, but it's there. My preference is actually up on top. It's just, you guys, I don't have the stats on how this behaves, on the macro closures. So yeah, once again, let's just observe this as the probability basis for continuation. Hold on, guys. Oh my goodness. Just about like this, right? I'm going to block the other one. It's just going to, yeah. So this is potential entry conditions, right? I don't know if we're going to resist something like this and then this thing just continues towards that potential entry. I don't know of that. It doesn't suggest that in the math, right? What is suggested in math is this. The 1984, not even 1972. Okay, guys. So that's what I'm telling you here, is that it really is I'm trying to use the better part of discretion against mathematics for an edge. So if that's the case, guys, this feels like it's going to, we're probably going to launch. And downside from the opening. So let's just think that this opens up at around 1984. We have 66 cents. If we're going down to like 1920, that's very clearly in here. But that's the daily ATR. That's all it's saying. So it really could dive all the way down here and then continue towards the upside beyond the open, which could be into your your 2060. So $20.60. Where would that be? Where do you go? Yeah. Okay. So, fair enough. Yeah. That would be 2050. We have anything historically back there? No, right? I'm just gonna put it as a liquidity grab there for now. I actually, well, I'll give you one more. That it does look like it could reach the 2053 to 2070. I mean, we do have a 2060 something on this. Fair. But if you guys are gonna hold this, for the longer run, yeah, it may actually do it. Now, the only thing, guys, is that if initial jobless claims comes in and this thing, the markets just rally towards the upside out of nowhere, there's a point to where gold is going to inverse, But for now, it's interesting to see currencies run, and also seeing gold run alongside the S&P. They're typically inverse correlation. So, I don't know if this is a new norm. I don't know what that is, right? But also, I think that it's just the gigantic amount of volatility that the broader markets are presenting for now. Okay? And this would be a red area for day traders, as in get the funk out of there, and everything will be good. All right, but I am expecting this to go into even further targets, guys, like just, way up there. And I'm just going to put it like that, actually, like this, way up there. Okay, perfect. So let me just go ahead and take a screenshot of this thing and put it down here. Put it down right here. Hold on. Okay. Here we go. Here you go, team. I'm going to put it here for you. And I'm going to go to the lounge. Oh, what? Of course, the other ones aren't in there, but I'm going to put them there later. It's okay. It's all right. All right, so I know that we still had the SPY to look at, right, guys? So let's see what the SPY has to say, and that would be an incredible thing to, yes, we really should know what that's going to do. The SPY, I don't know if you noticed, guys, but everything turned around like freaking crazy when the SPY started going up. It was actually Apple, Google, Microsoft, Nvidia. They all turned around like crazy, and this thing just started kind of rallying, right? Of course, it did its little weirdness and pulled back and everything. But this kind of retracement here, I'm a little worried. Let me see. We got a 3-day. Damn. Let me check the 2-day out. Oh, sorry, guys. I need to come back all the way down. There we go. Okay. So 2-day time frame closed with a massive red bar that still has a 50% retrace. So what would it do? Be like 641. Where is it though? 640. Oh, there's a gap there. Tell me, mama, don't let go. All right, so this would be... Okay, there is a resistance at 641.55 to 642.22. Oh, okay. Wait a second. Hold on. I need to see if this is... I need to make sure that we're well within our... Oh, dude, thank goodness. Why does it do that to me? Oh my goodness. Thank goodness I'm already on that. You know? So, yeah, actually, you know what? There's a lot of correlation here, even more so than anything else. You see some on the SPY? Oh, yeah. Wait. What are you noticing exactly? Like targets and all that stuff. Let's see. I'm sorry, like the oh, liquidity sweeps. Yeah. I'm sorry. I thought you meant like options, like sweep options. How institutions take out the trash? Yeah, like this downside here. Yeah, that was a huge bear trap liquidity sweep for sure. Well, you know, I think this kind of upside does move momentum pretty substantially. Will we face more zigzags? Hell yeah. And you know, I really feel like we're gonna get mangled around in here, right? But there is an inverse head and shoulders on this, on the the whole day built this inverse head and shoulders, and it's quite interesting. But the upside on this is not done, and I'm wondering, and I am curious to see if this upside leads towards some of the, okay, so 640, sorry, hold on, 643.72. Let me see your daily. Okay, so this is, yeah, I see. 643.72. Damn, nice. That is a really good resistance, but like, I mean, I have to find I have to find a downside of it. Let me see. So, yeah, perfectly set there. Holy shit. And there is a gap here, of course. So, yeah, this would be a resistance range of around 643.44 to 643.79. That's more like it. This could be the top. And if it is, oh, wait. There is also a bull trap. Damn. And the reason why I'm saying is because any time that we've bounced from here, just look left. And then again here. And then we're right there again. Could it be that we're consolidating? What is this? I mean, this could be a major upside even still. But that would only build a head and shoulders. Oh, man, look at that. If we did that, we'd totally, yeah, it would for real dump. I mean, if it, the good thing is that we are, yeah, it is that too, right? The only thing that I can combat here against that is just that I guess in some way, shape, or form, we are building your natural higher highs and higher lows, and this is not quite ready yet. So this would be test 1, 2. We'd still need a 3. Right, capitulation that would start the actual downside. So there also may also be a gigantic bear trap too. And oh damn it, man. Okay, so let me see how much. Oh my God, the 4-hour time frame, Sebastian, dude, I am damn, dude. Holy crap. Hard not to freaking long the shit out of this, dude. That's what you were telling me? No way. Oh, dude, let's go. Oh, was that also the bull flags and Tesla and NVIDIA? You're still seeing it too? Yeah, I definitely loaded my Tesla, bro. Okay. All right. Dude, this is really good. This is, we have entry conditions too. 3 hours is a massive break, dude. Damn. Let me see the 6 hour. The green close, right? We're shifting on this. It hasn't even seen the bar. It closed above the prior bar's close or open too. Dude, bullish engulfing. Green outside bar on an 8 hour time frame. It's breaking out, and this is about to shift to the upside. Dude, there is something going on here for real. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you can see it in the hourly time frame. We have downside first. This would lead. Is that daily time frame for real? Dude, yeah, this is it's gonna re-expand again. And I can see there's your, oh shit. Is your entry for real there? Sebastian, are you looking at a potential entry somewhere around 638.23? Do I have it somewhere there? I know resistances are up there, so 620, yeah, for SPY. Oh, you're not looking at SPY, huh? I forgot. Hold on. I'm just looking at this for Quinny, baby. I really, okay, yeah. Like, right, man, this thing is a bunch of shit. Like, look at this, dude. It's trickery, man. It is trickery. Trickery, I tell you. Okay. I'm just going to give you this with a bias of, a non-mathematical bias first. But these areas here could be very much, oh, dude, all right, I'm going to give an overall zone because the 50% lands at an area where I do think we have a focus for entry without math first, right? So just, heed caution. Let's see. Yeah, dude, a dead ass could be right. Dead ass could be right here. Right, 638.35 to 638.70. I'm gonna laugh if that wick goes right in there, and then it's just like we're out. It's also confluent to the daily 50% retrace on your next day, right? So let's see. But there's still the potential of bringing this down all the way towards the lows of around 637s, guys. This is not we have a 3-day close as well, or 2-day close, which could be confluent. I get it. Let's see. Day, I love you, buddy. I'm gonna catch you later, man. Yeah. Here's the condition. If we are failing, these areas, of course, we have a bunch of zigzags all over the place, and this could be your liquidity grab area right in here. And I'm gonna adjust that just a little bit because the macro time displayed something slightly different. So here we go. This would be your sweep, and also an invalidation area. So inflection plus sweep, usually means the most dangerous type of profitable entry condition you can ever have in your life, right? So this is showing, it is showing that it could kind of do that right there, right, guys? We have a daily close. We have a daily close. I think there's still decompression happening, but this was a huge, correction and an immediate, like bi-weekly retrace. Even a month. So let's do this. I would like to. Well, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Let me color this. Color me green. Color me green. Here you go. Okay, and the center zone. We're gonna color this one yellow. Okay. All right. Exit conditions for day traders, of course, guys. It very well could be right about here. Okay, so let's get rid of this. There's still a pocket on top where we could kind of benefit from, but yeah, immediate short-term time frame conditions could prove. I mean, if we get an entry around 637, we could do like a 4 to 5 point move to the upside and still be okay on this. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. But I am looking at these downsides. But let's put that to the math now, though, because I don't tend to believe many other things other than math. But let's see. So downside by minute, it's still actually that would be upside. Continues. Oh, dude, what in the crap is that? Okay, well, it's definitely kinked. see. Is that for, oh, damn, 2, 3, 4 upside. That would be 10-minute time frame up. Almost here. Let me see. Okay, 15-minute time frame total upside. So if we're opening here at 641.18, we're getting around 53 cents towards that upside. And you know, so if we're looking at 51, like 641.51, that would be roughly around this area here. Okay, and then that downside starts from there. 20-minute continues. The 30 hourly. 3 hours. 3 hours. That would be $2.34. 641. Damn, dude. Damn. Okay. So 6. Damn, we're going back to 6. Is that the 6? Wait. We already planned that. So 640s. What's the inflection? 640s have. Okay. Well. Okay, roughly 639.32 to about 6. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna leave it there for now. So 640 or 639 upside continues. 4-hour time frame upside, huge break. 6-hour time frame continues towards the upside, still into the 8. Come on, upside into damn, and this is likely gonna be upside still because tomorrow. Buy daily. Okay, great. Buy daily time frame upside. Opening at well, that would be 639, 640, right? So that'll get. Damn, dude, we are probably going to 650 tomorrow. Shit. Oh crap, bro. This is our resistance here. Son of a bitch, it really is, dude. We're trying to go to the top of the freaking channel. Our resistance range. Well, yeah, we have some liquid zones like 645, 25-ish. But I'm more looking at this here as a resistance range, the 647.55 to 646.06, and then you get your might as well, like 649 top as a liquidity grab right about there. So this would be all exit conditions for short-term traders, and it's looking pretty magnificent. I'm not gonna lie, man. Like I really, really, really want to play the crap out of this. So if there is any downside consideration, guys, right. Oh, nice. So yeah, it was suggesting a downside here to 639.32. We already had 638.69. Okay, guys, mathematically, it's close enough. Okay, first, yeah. Know that this could reverse completely from the 639.32, I think it was, right? Yeah. Right here. It could reverse from this point and not even go to the liquidity, okay? So I'm going to honor this. I'm going to honor the statistics and say that this is going to go into this position here. Is just the anomalies are always the spikes. It's always going to be that. So potential entry conditions here, potential exit conditions are still present here. And I am not bearish the market still. I think the markets are going to get some kind of recovery here based on your initial jobless claims, guys. We've been dropping, which is exactly what the federales want, right? Okay, cool. So that's yeah, one more target here. Yeah, I missed one. Let me put that there, this here, and that there. Oh, dude, what? Okay, Sebastian, this is a silly one. Potential upside continuation first. 642.33 rejects. Likely bounces in this area here-ish, right? Dude, I'm not joking. Yes. I'm not even kidding. If we nail the bottom, 0D. But dude, we have to obviously, We have to be super careful, and we have to make sure to choose the strike that'll we have to choose the higher probability strike, the out of the money strike, where we're gonna gamma. We want to gamma. Gamma, pajamas, gammas. And oh wow, that would come back all the way there. So the daily ATR top on this, guys, has a 642.99. So yeah, we very much could reach all the way to this 642.51 to 643.50. These zones here would be the more notable exits, and I will put them like this here, right? And this here. Okay. Cool. So let me, oh shoot. Hold on. Let me take the screenshot of this boy. Let me put it here real quick. Hold on, dude. Let me come back to the chat. Hold on, guys. Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. The just in case is always a powerful thing, dude. It's just you don't want to get slammed, right? And that also sucks a lot when you do. Dude, I know that I passed my entry conditions here on. Do you still see it? I know that I passed my entry conditions here on Tesla, but not by too much, right? 330.22 to 325.51. And I was expecting this bottom side to, you know, take us towards the resistance levels, of which, of course, we have one here at 640.10. 640.10 rejects and puts us down into the to the targets of around 336. I'm gonna get rid of this. 336.88, and this continues towards the upside. We have a bunch of things that can have a zigzag here, dude, but I still think that this is very much valid. So let me go ahead and get rid of some of this trash and noise, because we already played that play and it did it well. And in fact, I almost feel like I'm just going to delete everything. No, because we're inside of this triangle thing. That would be a big ass shame. Stop it, Sebastian. Hold on, buddy. Yeah, dude, I think I'm gonna. I think I want to play. Oh yeah, I want to play those. But I'm gonna be in and out of this thing so damn fast, bro. You know how it goes, man. Guys, we gotta just practice fast, quickly, in and out, no onions. Okay. It's 2 minute. Look at the upside on that boy on the 2 minute time frame, dude. Oh my goodness. Let's go. Wow, oh wow. Okay, Tesla is looking mighty. Huge breakout here from massive consolidation. Nice. 3 minute time frame. Fair enough. Upside continuation. 4 minute time frame upside. Huge bars closing, by the way. 10 minute time frame upside. 15 up. Dude, let's go. 20 up. 30 up still. Hourly, bi-hourly, 3, 4, all these are upside. Damn, the 6 hour and the 4 hour and the 3 hour are powerful. Upside continuation to the 8 hour with that green close. 12 hour upside. Did we get a daily green bar? Let me see this thing. Inverse hammer or inverted hammer? That's not bad. It is a curious one, bro. But it is bullish too. So, total upside. We're looking at, dude, is that, wait, where did we close? 3. If we open up at 330, dude, it looks like we're going towards, that's funny, right? It would be exactly that. So 342, 342. Let me see where that would be. Shoot, there is a bit of there are a few invalidations in there, dude. Oh man, this could be one right here. Let me see. Of course, it's the 50% of the area. That is my next target to the upside. I was literally looking at 340, of course. Yeah, it's still that, dude. It really is still this. Hold on, let me make sure that I don't lose that. Tesla looks incredible. Tesla looks ridiculous, dude. Like, this is really powerful. Now, yeah. Looking at it like this, bro, wow. And it doesn't have, dude, it doesn't have like a real downside, dude. It's everything is pivoted to the upside here. Starting from 2 minutes? Like, get out of here, dude. You know, 2 minute up, 3 up, 4 up, 5 up, 10 up. What the hell is going on? You know, 20-minute time frame up, still up into the hourly, you know, bi-hourly, 3 hour, 4 hour upside. What? You know, and then we finally get into an area to where we suggest upside continuation. So yeah, 330 plus your $12. Dude, yeah, we're looking at anywhere in here, right? I mean, taking profits at around 336.88, it's cool, but I think that it would be more along this side here. At this top side of 343.41. So the drawing that I had there before was still in some way, shape, or form valid. You know, so this would resist here, continue, resist at this 340 or whatever that is. Pull back and continue towards the top side here. So yeah, receipts. There they are. Okay, team. I think that this would actually be more of a red target now. Okay. All right. Entry conditions right in here. 330.37 to 336.88. Potential exit conditions 343.39, 349.80. If we have any type of behavior, guys, like for example a buy, damn, that's it. That's literally it. Oh, okay. Man, how come I didn't notice earlier? Sorry, mama. You be safe, okay? I know you're probably dozing out now. I'm gonna cut it here, team 2. Okay, team. So yeah, that's 50% on the buy daily. That's it, guys. Shoot. I love it. All right, guys. Let's do it, team. Let's cut it. Let's get ourselves some rest, right? And do our little dance right there. I love it. All right, team. So this I'm gonna add for, yeah, damn, I'm gonna put it like this here, team. Careful when you come up to these targets to take profit, team. It's always a dangerous thing, right? Let me write this up like I'm gonna put this, yeah, I'll put it like that. Put this here. Let's reconvene in the morning again, team. I am specifically getting a little dizzy, tired. You got it, no problem. You're very welcome. Oh my goodness. All right, guys. So I appreciate everybody for coming on by. If there's any questions, please reach out to me. And be safe out there in the markets, guys. Don't over lever. And everything will be cool, okay? But I think we might have a pretty nice upside from here. All right, guys. So I shall catch you later. Kareem, you're very welcome. You have a good night, too. Ninja, I love you, buddy. You be safe, okay? I'll see you later, team. Bye, everyone.